Hello everyone! Today I'm going over Playing with the Infants achievement, found in our new End of Dragons map, Gyala Delve. To get started, we are in the evacuation yard, heading from the Park Mining Ops waypoint, just north of the Tailings Pond point of interest. I'll have timestamps below, that way you can skip ahead to whatever ones you may be missing. And under the rock, here's our first one. For our second one, we are still in the evacuation yard and heading southwest from the Park Mining Ops waypoint. And this one is also under a rock. For our third one, we are in the Hollow. You can head west from the Jade Pillar Point waypoint, and it's just west of the shipwreck evacuation point of interest. And this one is also under a rock. For our fourth one, we are still in the Hollow, heading west from the Jade Pillar Point waypoint. And just down here, under a rock. For our fifth one, we are in the evacuation yard. We are northwest from the Park Mining Ops waypoint, and northeast from the Park Quarry point of interest. And just under this rock here. For our sixth one, we are in the Howling Caves, and we are southeast from Behemoth Gap waypoint, and just next to the Shell Side evacuation. And under this rock. For our seventh one, we are in the Jade Pools part of the map, and heading east and then south from the Luxon Terminus waypoint. And I'm just gonna head to the back of the cave just to avoid aggroing everything. And then I'm gonna sneak over and pick up this rock. For number 8, we are still in the Jade Pools and heading west and then south from the Luxon Terminus waypoint. And we'll be heading right next to the Crystal Cavern point of interest. And just under this rock here. For number 9, we are in the evacuation yard and heading southeast from Park Mining Ops waypoint. And you'll be heading right next to the filter recharge station. So you can use either a Springer or a Raptor to break these boxes, but if you don't have a mount, there's also a branch here that you can pick up and then knock them out like that. For number 10, we are in the Hollow, and you'll be heading west from the Jade Pillar Point waypoint, and just west of a Crest Fallen Trench point of interest. And we're gonna pick up this branch, or you can use your Springer or your Raptor, and get rid of all the crates. For number 11, we are in the Jade's Pool part of the map, and just south of the Luxon Terminus waypoint, right in the Luxon Terminus Fort. Either pick up the branch, use Springer or Raptor, and smash our crates. For number 12, we are in the evacuation yard, and just east of the Park Mining Ops waypoint. We're going to jump onto this crate. And look for your interact. This will give you a crate, and you can see this corner is missing a crate, so we're going to place it right here. For number 13, we are in the hollow, right in the Jade Pillar Point base. And over here in this corner, we're going to do the same thing as before. Where the Shrine Guardians are playing, we're going to interact. This will give us a crate, and we can tell this corner here is missing a box. Place it and you'll get your chest. For number 14, we are in the Howling Caves, and we're heading southeast from Behemoth Gap waypoint, and right next to Prospector's Landing Point of Interest. So where the Shrine Guardians are playing, you're going to interact to pick up a crate. For me, the interact seemed to pop up near these left crates. So we're doing the opposite of the left side, so the way I looked at it was upside down T and then right side T. But that's just how my brain works. For number 15, we are in the Jade Pools, and heading north from the Lexan Terminus waypoint. And in this little pool here, we'll see 3 different objects, and we just interact with each of them. For number 16, we are in the Howling Caves. You can take the Behemoth Gap waypoint, but I actually find it quicker to come from the Jade Pillar Point waypoint and head south. And just right in here, there's 3 pieces of coral, and we're going to do the same thing as before and interact with all 3. I'm clearly incapable of interacting with coral. For number 17, we are in the evacuation yard, and we are heading west from the Park Mining Ops waypoint. And over here you'll have 3 different plants in pots, and you just need to interact with all 3. They're a bit close together, so if you're having trouble, you're probably just interacting with the same pot.
What's the plan?
For number 18, we are in the hollow, and we're close to both the evacuation yard and the hollow waypoint. For me, I'm just heading south from the evacuation yard. So we're going to Springer up and then hit all the checkpoints. And you can glide. I don't know why I felt it was necessary for me to use my raptor, but here we are, painfully struggling. Now with the checkpoints, you do have to do them at a decent pace or it will start over for you.
So you want to be worm food?
Number 19 is in the Howling Caves, and I'm heading south from the Jade Pillar Point waypoint. For this one, you have to meet all the checkpoints, and I actually struggled a little with this. I kept over jumping this 3rd point here and falling down into the void. And in case you're skipping around with the timestamps, just a reminder that you have to do the checkpoint ones at a decent pace or they'll disappear and you'll have to start over. And number 20, our last one, we are in the Jade Pools and heading northwest from our Luxon Terminus waypoint. And you can see right over here on that platform. So you need to hit all the checkpoints for this one, and again, you have to do it at a decent pace or they'll disappear and you'll have to start over again. I am struggling, as usual. And that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Awkward PSA. Did you know that only 10% of my viewers are subscribed? Will you please help me make it 11? I am not great at this. And yeah, that's it. So I don't know. Maybe see you around.